I went and cut some boxes with it. So it's got tape residue on it. Ground fog, what's up? You're intrigued. What are you intrigued about? 20 grams of uranium's enough. Brando, what's up? Tomorrow is the knife show, as well as almost all of Saturday. I'm gonna try and find a way to live stream a lot of it. The other 40, what do you mean? Well, you see, I think a pound of uranium is like 30 billion calories or something. Oh, I don't make my own either. This is a Spyderco. And Maximate. I'm just cleaning it off because I was cutting down boxes earlier. And it was covered in tape residue. Angela, what's up? Give me just a minute. I'm gonna go pause. Okay. Now that we are back, I can continue cleaning. Yep, unfortunately, when you don't buy quality products, shit like that happens. Stuff doesn't always go according to plan either. You ever seen a Spyderco with the blade that far backward? Well, Spyderco seems to like leaves. You know, leaving other blade shapes alone. Leaving us wanting something different. There we go. Nice and clean. I buy a lot of knives from pawn shops. And I normally buy quality products from the pawn shops though. The trashiest knife I have is probably this Imperial. I wonder if isopropyl alcohol takes off Sharpie. Find out now on this episode of Dragon Ball Z, or whatever. It does. You need help? I would agree. If you're watching my channel, you probably need help. But do feel free to explain. Oh, did you fall asleep first at the sleepover? Will, if you buy one of my knives, I can ship it to you. Yeah. I know. Hard to believe, but I can. Brando, I doubt you need help. Your mom's gonna freak, but your dad might be cool, though. I have no context of what you're talking about. Nope, most of my knives are worth something. But what do you consider not worth much at all? Yeah, you can buy knives. I'll show you where you can find them. Let me go grab my other phone. Here's what you do, Hunter. You play that one song that says, I kissed a girl and I liked it. That is the best way of doing it. And then you, as you walk in with that song playing, you tell them what happened. Or you just don't. Okay, so the place you can buy knives from me. Let's see here. Awesome. Okay, so here we are on the live stream. You're going to click right here on my profile picture. You're going to click and 4 more links. Blade binge. And then this is where I sell knives. I think I have 16 knives up for sale at the moment. The least expensive one right now is the Cryo 2. Yep, that's where you can buy stuff that I have up for sale. I think if you bought this one at $45.14, I earn $40 flat. This one I'll earn 25, I think. Most of them are just flat numbers, but some of them, the ones that have weird numbers, it's just making it so that I barely get over the threshold. But yeah, I try to price things fairly. I price things where I would want to buy them as an end buyer. Cousins getting in the way of everything. Rando, you gotta find something else to focus on, my guy. Do you have hobbies? So they take 7% of all sales. I'd prefer, well, it depends. If you're in the US, I prefer selling directly. If you're in another country, you're going to have to buy through them. And the reason why is I really don't want to do chat never disappoints. You're not wrong. Dude, my chat is so weird. She bet us $15 each. I'm trying to think of the most bang for your buck item on my okay, here's what we can do. I'm thinking the best bang for your buck on my sales stuff is the Gerber Sedulo at 90. And at 90, no, I get it. At $90, what is 90 minus 7%? Is 83. So I can sell it to you for shipping's like way more expensive than I thought it was. Like last time I checked, it was like $9. It was ridiculous. So they'll charge you $10 on top of the knife, so it'll end up being 100. If you buy it directly from me, I'll do 95, free shipping. And you get a great knife. I'm sure I have it somewhere on the table. Do I not? Did I put it back in the box? Comes with a box, by the way. It's basically brand new. All I did was open it and open a protein shake, and I never used it for anything else. Can I do ballast songs? Nope. I find that they are more dangerous than useful. $200 for what? If you want 200, what do I have up for sale that adds up to 200? Dude, brand new, it's like 130. I can't sign in on this phone. For some reason, it thinks that my email's wrong every single time I try to sign in. Look, I'd love 200 for it, but dude, brand new, it's 130 bucks. And I try not to screw people over. What can I throw in to make that fair? I mean, if you're 100% sure on that, you drove by Boise a day ago? Nice. There's a knife show going on in Boise. If you're 100% sure, hit me up on Instagram and I'll send you my Cash App there. I go through Cash App because they're less of a pain in the ass than PayPal. And I'll need a name and an address to ship it to. My PayPal is, or I don't have PayPal. My Instagram is linked on my YouTube page. God, my neck is killing me. I sharpened 9 knives today and I didn't get to stream any of it. Just mildly annoying. The whole reason I wanted to sharpen knives at the pawn shop was okay, let's see, just a sec. Knife competition check-in, knife competition judging, Friday night. Okay. Awesome. I would assume that that would be you. I'm not trying to make all that much money, honestly. Introducing the Instagram app. Do I have, as a heads up for everybody, on Instagram, something happened. So they introduced the Instagram map. It's basically like the Snapchat thing. But what happened was everybody that got automatically signed up for this, their location was released instantly. Location was turned if your location was turned on your phone, then your location might be out there. So please make sure to turn off location. And if you're not going to do that, then oh no, I had location turned off the whole time. My favorite tune right now? You mean my favorite song? So here's what I've got. You said 200 something. The closest I have other than something you'll have to actually maintain, is a Gerber Assert. Professionally sharpened. It's a great knife, it's just the handles are too aggressive for my pants. They grip very, very well. Now let's see, favorite tune right now. I'll have to find it. I don't remember the name of it. Stay by Smash Into Pieces is the song for this week. I think it's Money. Okay. Let me double check what my Cash App is before I do anything else and watch chat be broken again. If you want, if you want a knife, I'm perfectly happy to provide that. I've got plenty of stuff up for sale. It's the best way to ask a girl. Ooh, long distance relationships suck. I'm speaking from experience. They genuinely suck. $20. What do I've got something for 22. The cheapest knife I have by the real Rizzler on Instagram. Rizzler. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'll take 200 for this, but I'm sticking something else in the box with it. Where were we? We were cleaning something. Then we were talking about some dude kissing someone. Then Dong Slayer showed up. The nerd went to bed. I finish on the SATC, either the SATC or I finish on the DMT. The Atoma plates are low grit. The ones that I use are low grit, and they're good for profiling. The higher grit stuff that I use is more for finishing, obviously. But, yeah. What do you mean get the stone off the knife? Dude, it's a plastic bottom. It's not going to do anything. So worried. All for nothing. How long have I been streaming? 26 minutes. Total today, an hour and 6 minutes. Well, just because it hurts the brain, I'm going to stick it on 2 knives. You always like to make sure that you're late. That's fair. I am doing just fine. I'm not even doing anything. Let me get that in perfect view, just so everybody can see it. Beautiful. It's not the nicest knives at all. So $50. Now if my Cash App will load, I'll figure out what he wanted. But it's being a pain. Her stories are interesting, but mine aren't. Okay, I can understand that. Let's just wait for Cash App to load forever. And ever and ever and ever. You're right, I don't tell stories. My stories are boring. The blue Civivi? Sure, let me just pull it out from under the stone. Can I tell stories? My stories are boring. And I'm not a good storyteller. I'll give you that. I'm really not. I'm sorry, guys. My Cash App is being a huge pain in the ass, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I was just sent $50 to ship a knife, but I don't know what knife, and I don't know. I need more information at the moment. Jewsbury will give me $100. Deal. Where's my money? You sent that and it was already off. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's being a massive pain. Okay. So let's see here. That's ridiculous. But 198, what can I stick in a box? 'Cause I can fit a lot of shit in a box. Yeah, I sent you a message that said, what did you want for 50 bucks? Because I didn't think there was anything on the table for 50 bucks. So let's see this. Supposedly it's a great knife, but don't put your shit in a box, you know better. No, I don't. I could ship shit and probably make money. How much would you pay to have somebody that you don't like receive shit on their doorstep? Be real with me. How much would you pay? You'd pay 50 bucks? Yeah, exactly. $5? People would pay for that. People would pay for that. Just have the company called Shit in a Box. Okay. So let's see. I've got that up for 140. So let's see. I want to throw some quality in there. I don't have paper. We'll go ahead and clean this. See? People are saying that they would pay for that. That, yeah. I'm happy with that, but it's not as smooth as I think it should be. So we're going to clean it. And right now we're just recording everything that we're sticking in that box for Nicholas over here. So we got this. We're going to clean it. Because for some reason it's just not as smooth as I want it to be. As my 4 others. Let's put it that way. See, here's what I need to do. I need to start a business where we send, like, a brownie that you make in a cornbread mold so it looks like a turd, and then you spray it with, like, fart spray. And just say shit in a box. Because people will pay for that. There we go. And I caught the pin before it went flying, by the way. That was a clean execution right there. So let's figure out what's causing this to not be as smooth as it should be. What would be hilarious? Because I think shit in a box is already pretty funny. Go ahead and wipe this down. So let's see, I sell these. I'd happily sell them for like 28. Yeah, okay, we can throw 3 knives in that box. And I would be satisfied feeling like I gave proper value. Okay, so this is clean. Yeah, I don't think that kind of stuff exists anymore. It's like a biohazard or something, and it's illegal now. Drop of oil. 1 drop. That's all it needs. I didn't clean it. I wiped it off, and then I'm putting oil in it to make it less, or more smooth. Ooh, that is too much oil. Okay. 1 drop for bearings. No more. You don't need any more. And then a tiny drop on this ball right here. Beautiful. That was perfect. Okay. Line. Oh. Lanyard pin. Lanyard pin goes in there. I've bought one thing off of AliExpress, and that's it. Okay. You sure, dude? You're getting pretty decent value on this stuff. At least I'd call it decent value, but let me close it. There. That's a T6. Well, I appreciate that. I'll see what I can do about the giving away thing, because shipping is a lot more expensive than people think it is. And I just figured that out the hard way, because so we hit 1,000 subscribers a while back, and what I did was I did a giveaway, and then shipping was more than I thought, so I didn't have the money to ship it, and it's sitting in the room behind me. And I meant to ship it like last week, like the day after the live stream, and it didn't happen because it was like double what I thought it was going to cost. Oh, that is so buttery. It's amazing. Yeah, so one thing that Cash App doesn't do that PayPal did for me No, you're getting something worth value. You're at least getting that. I just need to take that thing off of Blade Bench, which I can't do until I end the stream. But we'll do a giveaway, and we'll say that you sponsored it. I appreciate that a lot. Now there's the question of no, I get it. See, I have what's called, what do you call it? Imposter syndrome. Pretty damn good. So I often wonder how I got where I'm at. And I don't take compliments well. And I don't take free shit. Because I feel like I owe people something. Which is why I haven't done the memberships, by the way. Imposter syndrome is... What's a great way of... Let's just look it up. And I can tell you guys what it is. It sucks. It really does. AJ, what's up? Imposter syndrome is a psychological experience that causes people to doubt their skills and successes. It's characterized by a persistent feeling of inadequacy and the belief that success is undeserved even when evidence suggests otherwise. AJ, you're not a mod. But how you doing? But yeah, that's what imposter syndrome is. It's basically feeling like all the success that I've come up with and everything. Well, how did they put it? My skills and successes aren't legitimized in my head, and there's a feeling of inadequacy and the belief that everything that I've done didn't deserve the credit that it's gotten. Well, I've got confidence. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'll reach out to companies all day. But I often find myself wondering how this channel grew this far, and I'm always second guessing myself. It's not fun, I'll give you that. So what would I give away? What would I want to receive in a giveaway? It sucks. It genuinely sucks, yeah. It's the side of my life that you guys don't get to see. But I'm always pretty monotone and pretty mellow. Yeah, this is all the stuff that you guys don't normally get to hear about. And I was thinking earlier today about making a video on it. I didn't think anybody would watch it, but, you know, at least it's out there. So what's a good giveaway knife? The Wild 12 gauge. What now? You have a good one, Hunter. Ooh, Hunter had his first kiss. Ooh. Gotta make fun of people for that. I'm trying to think of what I would want to receive in a giveaway. But I really don't have. Oh, I would. Oh, that's the one right there. That is the giveaway knife. Somebody's gonna love this thing. Is my chat just behind? Possible. So for anybody curious what I'm flipping around, this as a giveaway knife would be absolutely insane. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is just gorgeous. AJ, go ahead and ask. Am I going to answer you? I'm sorry, dude. Chat's moving a little quick. Make me mod? No. My favorite animal? I don't know. It's been a while since I thought about it. I don't normally think about dude, this knife, I carried this knife for a week and it was amazing. And I think I completely forgot to make a video on it. I'm assuming yours is a wolf, but go ahead. Tell us. We'll see you later, Hunter. Have a good one. You need a cup of depresso? I can give you some of mine. Brando, you need to chill, dude. Damn, I'm good at guessing. So let's look up what this knife is real quick. Civivi Catus. I just took a guess. So the Civivi Catus is in 14C. It's got black burlap micarta scales. Honestly, it's a great knife, and I loved carrying this thing. And the part that sucks is I bought it to get rid of it. I bought it to sell it. I knew it was going to disappear. But it's so comfortable. And the choke up is just amazing. So I think I've got a good idea. No, I just took a guess. I genuinely just took a guess. When it's available. Let's see. 68 bucks. I think 68 bucks. I did not pay that much for it. What's this one? It's the same knife, but cheaper. Oh, that's a frame lock. Okay. Well, we were cleaning my my Para 3. And then Nicholas came in here and bought a knife. And by the sounds of it, donated the rest of money to do a giveaway with. And what I'm trying to do in my head right now, I'm not wearing a watch right now, but it was the usual watch today. What I'm trying to do in my head right now is find out where I can throw money to make it spread out as long as possible. So that one, plus shipping, we can put that aside. And give me a sec, guys. It's the Maximate Para 3, the Aiden sent, which is awesome, by the way. It cuts through cardboard like, oh, it's a dream. It really is a dream. I've missed my Para 3 for so long after I sold that thing. So here's where we're gonna do this. Part of that giveaway, or part of that money's going to a giveaway. I've never seen somebody named Shadow Napper in here. We're not dyeing a Q-tip purple. Okay, everybody give me a second. I need to think about where numbers are going, because I gotta figure out how to make this all make sense, where the money's going and what I'm using it for. Because $200 is a lot. I'm gonna go grab a notebook and we're gonna figure out all the math real quick. Okay. Juiceberry, are you on shrooms again? Okay, 198 is what we received. What is being sent out is the Gerber Assert, to Nicholas. Yeah, he's on shrooms again. Again, there's no horse on my stream. Plus a giveaway knife. 2. If we did 2 giveaway knives, would cost 18 in shipping anywhere in the US for 2 minus 18 to 2 giveaways. Okay, we'll see you later, Juiceberry. Have fun. Leaves me with 180. Because this is shit that I've already bought, and I'm not out any money on it, really. Yeah, drugs aren't for me. I have a knife purchasing problem. If I could put that 180 straight towards saving up for a mini Sabenza. That puts me like a third of the way there. What do you guys think about that? I don't ask questions. I genuinely don't. It doesn't change anything to me because the shit already happened. Okay, so the Gerber Assert's being sent out to Nick. We have the chance to do 2 giveaways, and the 2 giveaways after the 2 giveaways and shipping the last giveaway. The last giveaway was 12 in shipping. That's 168. $168. And the mini Sabenza, or the small Sabenza, before tax is $475. After tax, what would it be after tax? Calculator. Clear. 475 plus 6%. No. No. 475 plus 6%. 503.50. So the small Sabenza is $503. Charlie, what's up? God, sometimes getting money is, I'm not going to say terrible, but a little stressful. So the next giveaway was supposed to be for 5K. We kind of just got a giveaway sponsored. So we could do a 2K giveaway and do 2 knives. If we do a 2K giveaway, we'd give away these 2. We could replace the mini Praxis with something else, but the mini Praxis is it's a great knife. It's a great knife too. It's a 1660 DSBLK, which is desert sand, I believe. It is a slightly textured. It's used, it's not abused. But yeah, those are permanent scratches on the finish. But this is by no means what I would call abused. The rest of the knife is in perfect condition. And other than needing a sharpening, it's in great condition. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. The olive green one. The olive drab is... Where did I put that? It's somewhere, if that wasn't obvious. Let me put this Spyderco box away real quick. The top right. Oh, this? It's a mini Praxis. I've got a couple of these. Spyderco box. Put away the Spyderco box. Oh, it's great. The all of the $15 is a good price. I'd go for it. Yeah, I try to sell these for like 28. The problem, brand new on Amazon, they're less or they're 29. So I dropped the price to like 25 on mine, and some dude offered me 15. Then he got back to me. I said I can do 25, or it went down to like I offered him something lower than I wanted, and he still said no. We were like $1 off on the deal, and he said no. So, it is what it is. You don't always make the sale. I can understand not wanting to spend more than $20 on a knife. It's okay. Actually, somebody asked what my favorite tune was. And I've got two songs that are constantly rolling around in my mind. Yeah, it happens. It happens often, actually. I get offers that are just ridiculously low all the time, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's on the Trauma playlist, or on the Trauma album. The song is I Don't Belong Here by I Prevail, and the other song was Stay by Smash Into Pieces. So maybe I should have at the end of this little book, maybe somewhere in the middle, like right here, we'll do Song of the Week or something. Basically, it's going to be the song I listen to on repeat for that week. I don't listen to it only. And we'll start off with Go To Album. It is number 13 on the Trauma album by I Prevail. I Don't Belong Here. That sounds terrifying. You're all sorts of bad luck, aren't you? So let's see, we'll go song over here and band over here. I prevail. What now? Well, I wouldn't eat it. Metal causes problems. Let's see, last week was Fury. So we'll continue on with so that's your song this week. I'm definitely making a song on or not a song, a video on imposter syndrome. I think people need to hear about that. It's a bigger deal than people think it is. You're always the bad guy. Nah. Now next week, Stay will probably be the one that I'm picking. So we'll put Stay as the next one. And this way, you guys get a chance to look into the music that I listen to. Make me a little bit more relatable, maybe. There we go. We'll see you later, AJ. Have a good one. Please make me a mod in your sleep. Probably not going to happen. That's your song of the week. I don't think I've ever heard that one either. I tend to stick with my genres. Let's see if I can find that page easily. Oh yeah. Sticks out quite well. Good. So let's see. I did reach out to some companies. The companies that said no are SOG. SOG said no. DEF CON hasn't gotten back to me yet. They're DEF CON and Proelia haven't gotten back to me yet. And no, I don't know that song. Maybe I do, but I don't remember it. Oh, I know that song. Okay. That's not a bad song. Commander, what's up? So let's see. K-Bar got back to me. I have not reached out to anybody else except for DEF CON and Proelia. And DEF CON and Proelia, their marketing manager is on vacation right now. So he will hopefully get back to me tomorrow, but we'll find out. It's DEF CON Knives. It's owned by the same parent company as Proelia. I forgot to reach out to Schrade, SOG, QB, NAFS, and Tenable. I'll be at a knife show tomorrow in Boise, Idaho. A few well-known brands will be there. I'm sure you guys can guess at least one of them. Oh, you mean am I going live tomorrow? That's always fun. Digging out parts. For anybody curious, I've got a solid knife for sale right now. I'll be probably going live tomorrow at the knife show. Yeah. So I have a Kershaw Iridium that I sharpened up for sale right now for $45. Comes with the box. The box has a tear. Not horrible though. The rip is right there at the top. Great knife though. I just don't want it. It's not my kind of knife. Alright, you have fun, Brando. So yeah, I reached out to, okay, I didn't reach out to anybody else, and I forgot one other company that I did reach out to. Katsu. And they haven't gotten back to me. I don't know how to make them. The lanyard on that other knife came on it. When I bought the knife, the lanyard was already there. Every knife of mine that has a lanyard on it, the previous owner put the lanyard on it. It wasn't me. But yeah, I just don't know how to make them. I never learned. Please tell me that I can, please let me sign in to Blade Binge. If I can sign into Blade Binge, then I have a chance. Now, this is a big deal. I need to sign into my Blade Bench account on this phone. God, it keeps telling me that the stuff that I'm putting in isn't right when it is. What a disaster. Okay, so here's what happened, right? August 7th. Today's the 8th. Okay, I'm going to have to end the stream and figure out what my password is for Blade Binge. I'll start another stream right after, but this is a really big deal. I need to figure this out and take this knife down off of being for sale before somebody tries to buy it because it's already sold. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit.